Hi everyone, WWA Wrestling with Adversity here. I thought I'd do a little bit of behind the scenes today, just to show you kind of what my goal is and what it is I'm trying to achieve here. Obviously I love wrestling. There'll be people out there that say, you know, but do you watch all the indies? But do you watch this? Do you watch that? And no, I probably don't. But wrestling for me was something in my life that was like an escape. It gave me heroes to admire, and I knew that no matter how big the enemy was, they could be defeated. That's what wrestling was to me. So as you can see, I'm in my garage. I used cardboard to just block out the natural light. Today I've got the actual lights on. There used to be a bit of a gym in here. I bought these lights, which seem to be pretty good. It's going out of focus there. I got a Lumix G7 camera, which I think is quite old now, but it does the job. It does 4K and stuff like that. I think I can get a different lens for it and stuff. This is my old gaming chair that I'm having to put a couple of cushions on because I can't seem to get the right camera height. As you can see, I've got a light on here. So then up there is an old Christmas present, which is a projector, because I have zero creative skills and I just didn't know what to put on the wall behind me. So eventually I opted for getting Crate, which maybe some of you know about. It's a UK thing, I think, only. Which reminds me, I'm getting a AEW Crate thing today. So I'm going to do a boxing opening with my son for that. So hopefully I'll get that recorded later today and I'll show you what was in this month's AEW Crate. I'm really looking forward to that. So inside the Crate, I got this from Temu, DX. And that was from Crate. So if you can see, it's Jeff Hardy doing a swanton onto Bubba Ray Dudley back when tag team wrestling was on fire. And then down here we've got some lesser known wrestlers but still putting in the time. Liam Slater, I think he's retired now. Dean, Big Lou, Nixon, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, if I can sort the camera out, and Emerson Jane. I don't know if you can all help me, but I actually don't know who this guy is, and I tried doing a search but I just couldn't find. Maybe I'm being super stupid, but I just don't know. Too Sweet, and then we have the Montreal Screwjob down here. Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels in one of the most talked about matches in history. So yeah, down here I just got a coloured light as well to put some background on there. And it's all kind of hodgepodge, but hopefully when I sit down on my booster chair, I'm 6'1", I still can't fit in this camera. The way I've got it set up, usually my camera's about here, and then it looks kind of decent. So yeah, so that's my setup. And then my reason for caring so much about mental health is it's just affected my life dramatically. Ever since I was little, I knew my mum had mental health problems. I didn't know to call it that then, but she really struggled after suffering lots of her own trauma growing up in the Troubles in Northern Ireland. Her house got blown away and she had to come and live in England. Met my dad, who was abusive and beat her constantly, and I think between the ages of 0 and 3, for me that had a massive imprint on my nervous system. Violence became something I panicked about. I would shake, always scared. It still happens now if I see violence. And then growing up, I knew my mum didn't have the tools to really look after herself and me. It was just us two, and I grew up in an area of Coventry, England, where I was racially intimidated. I was bullied at school because we had no money, and it was tough, you know. I'm not saying I didn't have good times. I played out a lot and loved playing football and stuff like that, but my mum just wasn't equipped. She did her best, and she worked a couple of jobs and tried to put the food on the table, you know, and Christmases tried to make them special, and she did on my birthdays and everything, but it was tough for both of us. My mum lost her mum then around when I was about 15, and then that was the beginning of something terrible where my mum had a nervous breakdown. I seen her sectioned a couple of times. I lived on my own for a few years, knocking around just in an empty house or going from friends' houses and still pretending at school that everything was fine. Then I met my partner when I was 17 and she was 16, and I had my son then straight away. And I used alcohol as a way to cope, as a way to numb things, and it became an addiction. And 2.5 years ago I stood up and held myself responsible and got sober. Through all that time I was always interested in mental health. I've always known that I was meant to help people. It's what I did for my mum when I nursed her on the side of the beds at night when she thought she was going to hell. She was obsessed, she couldn't be reassured. I'd be up at 2, 3 in the morning, I'd hear things smashing, she would be screaming at Jesus and God and stuff like that, and it really affected me. And I didn't know how much until over the years I was developing health anxiety, which would have come on stronger if it wasn't for the drink, but when the drink stopped, then all the trauma came to the surface, and that's what I've been working on ever since. I've run WhatsApp groups, and now I've run a Skool group where I really want to help people that feel alone, that don't understand what's happening to them, trauma that hasn't been recognised, people that haven't been seen. So if you're one of those, if you feel like you're alone, if you feel like you're isolated and you're anxious and you're getting labelled with disorders or all these letters that you're not sure what they mean, then I want to help. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I'm meant to do. I've helped many others. I'm currently doing my counselling in the UK. I also go to therapy myself, and I do something called EMDR, which helps process trauma. And hopefully afterwards I'll be going on to do my doctorate and become a clinical psychologist. So I wanted to jump on today to talk about how this for me is way outside my comfort zone. It's difficult. I have to show up each day, and the nervous system just wants to pull me away. It wants to say, no, stop, this is scary, people are going to think you're stupid. What's wrestling got to do with mental health? And I'll be doing a video tomorrow on Bobby Fish and Eddie Kingston recently coming out and talking about their mental health. And it's just my medium, it's just the way I want to connect to people. 2 things in my life. Oh, there we go. 2 things in my life that I'm very passionate about, which is wrestling and mental health. So I hope you get to know a little bit about me, a little bit about my mission today in this video. And if you check the link in my bio, then you'll see a link there to the Skool group, the Skool community called The Locker Room, which is where I'll break down more mental health stuff, run games, competitions, and talk all things wrestling, because we love wrestling, and that's what really I wanted to get across to people, that I'm just like you, I love wrestling too. But as you can see that sign there with the half a wrestling mask and the half a brain, it's so important to look after our mental health, not be isolated, and come together in a community where we feel safe and we can address these things. So thank you for listening this far, and it'll be back to the normal kick-off show. I don't even know the name of my own show. The Kick-Out Show. And that'll be back tomorrow. So hopefully you got some value out of this, and I hopefully will see you inside the Skool community, the locker room. Thanks for watching. AEW All Elite box opening, 3-month subscription. Let's have a look inside. There you go. I'm really not sure how good it's going to be, because I did get a email from a t-shirt place, so I don't even know if these t-shirts are the merch that you get off the site. But we have a card inside, I'll read that in a minute. First t-shirt, Kenny Omega, check that out.
Now that is pretty sick.
That's good, isn't it? Is that officially off the proper site? Or
I think it must be. It has AEW in the bottom. Looks legit.
It's because I got a few off Temu, didn't I?
Yeah. No, I think if it's from AEW, which it is.
We'll have a look in a minute. Yeah, see if they got one on the site. So at least we got a good one.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega, awesome. Next one. Who's this? This is
Willow.
Nightingale.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one. I like how they've put in male and female.
Yeah.
One might like that.
That is actually a good one. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Good t-shirt. Portland Company. Right. Oh, we've got a Switchblade Jay White sticker.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that symbol.
Yeah, it's good.
Can't wait till he's back. We have AEW Full Gear, MJF hitting a cutter on Jay White.
Oh yeah, it is Jay White. It looks weird there.
Yeah, it's like animation, but I can tell by the pants.
Yeah.
What is it?
Onto the outside. Just looks like a card, I think.
Is that magnetised, do you think? I think it is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's one of those kind of magnets.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Next up we have Speedball Mike Bailey badge.
That's sick.
Because in the Wrestle Crate we got some, but you could tell they weren't official.
Yeah.
We got Mankind, we got CM Punk's Pooch, and we got a CM Punk one. But Mike Speedball Mike Bailey badge. And that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that.
That's good.
Now we have Micro Brawlers. Harley Cameron.
Oh yeah.
She is, in my opinion, killing it right now. I don't know if what do you think? You're not a massive fan?
She can be a bit cringy, but at least she's got charisma.
Yeah. She is quite funny, and she puts a lot of effort in, which is something I appreciate. Oh, fucking nice one.
Oh, the world champ.
Yeah, Hangman Adam Page. A bubble brawler. Oh, so that's a micro brawler.
Oh, right.
And that's
a bobblehead. Yeah.
Brawler.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, I like that. There we go. Right. What's next? Now we have, in the Wrestle Crate, I got it was a bandana.
It looks like a bed sheet.
But yeah, or a pillowcase. That'd be cool. Oh, it's a pillowcase.
Oh, that is pretty sick.
That's badass, isn't it?
Yeah.
The shoe must go on. It's time to shave your fannies, bitches. Is that what she said?
I think so. Yeah. Chin up, tits out.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's really good. Feel the quality.
Decent.
Yeah, really good. I like that. It's probably my favourite thing in there. And then the final thing is an envelope with my contract to start AEW. It's a signed
Oh, that's actually pretty
Signed
sick.
picture by the Bad Apple. Certified. That's really good.
That is actually really
Get a
good.
good collection of
Yeah.
these together. Yeah, nice. So AEW Crate opening. Unfortunately, I think they're only every 3 months, but I might buy some merch anyway and show them on the site. So
Yeah.
thanks for watching.